What I have here is a sample of unpasteurized milk. And what I'd like to do as a microbiologist, figure out how many bacteria are growing in this sample, and as well the types of bacteria that are growing there. And the way that we can do that is through a process known as colony-forming units. In colony-forming units, what a microbiologist will do is to dilute this sample serially in a bunch of different conditions and then plate those onto culture plates. We can then count the number of colony-forming units that have formed on the plates in order to figure out how many bacteria were in this initial sample. The last step in the process is to calculate how many viable bacteria were in that initial unpasteurized sample of milk. As you recall, where I was able to identify individual colonies was in the 1 in 1,000 dilution of plated bacteria, where I counted 842 colonies. I had plated 0.1 of a milliliter. This means that in order to calculate the initial concentration of bacteria in the unpasteurized milk, I take the dilution factor multiplied by the number of colonies formed. And as you recall, each colony represents an individual viable bacteria, divided by the volume plated. This means in the undiluted, unpasteurized sample, there was 8,420,000 viable bacteria which were growing in that sample of contaminated milk.